Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, but if it's your first time here, my name is Helen and I'm going to take you through a short little practice called Journey to the Splits. So do not worry if you haven't quite got your splits yet, this is exactly what this practice is for. We're going to be opening up the hips, the hamstrings and the lower back. So you are going to need some blocks today, maybe some pillows as well. So just have those to the top edge of your mat. So this is going to be a short little practice. If you are after a full length version of this class, I'm going to have one on my new membership site, which is coming very, very soon. So if you like this style of class and you would like to have full length classes with me between 45 minutes and 90 minutes, please join my mailing list, which I'll leave a link to down below. Okay, we're going to start in a child's pose today. So big toes together at the back of the mat. Knees wide or narrow, absolutely your choice. Rest your forehead down. And just take a couple of moments here just to settle. And start to deepen your breath, breathing in and out of the nose. Focusing on how that breath feels today. And using that breath to guide us through this practice. Wonderful. When you're ready, slowly coming forwards to an all fours position. And then begin to roll through cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, look up. And as you exhale, round it out, look towards your toes. Inhale, drop belly, look up towards the sky. Exhale, round. Lovely. Now inhale to a neutral place. We're going to extend our right leg back in space. Float those left fingertips forwards. And then bend into that right knee. You're going to reach for your foot with your hand. And then push the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Coming into a bit of a quad stretch. Important for our splits. Also a back bend as well. The splits is actually a quite deep back bend with the leg behind us. So we're going to do a little bit for our lower back as well. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let's do the opposite side. So left leg extends, float those right fingertips forwards, find the balance. And then bending into the knee, reach for the foot. Push the foot into the hand. Also get an extra little shoulder stretch here, which is always nice. Good, take a deep breath. Exhale. Nice, one more breath. Exhale, slowly release. Spread your fingers wide, tuck in those toes, finding downward facing dog. So take a little pedal through the feet, a little shake out through the head, whatever you need here. Very nice. As you inhale, come up super high onto your tiptoes, as high as you can. And then as you exhale, press down through those heels. Two more like that. Inhale, come up super high, lift the belly. Exhale, press down through the heels. Nice. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. From here, begin to walk your feet towards your hands in as many little steps as you need. Nice, easy forward fold. So bend the knees. It's not about the hamstrings yet. Just allow your back to fully release. So relax the head and grab your shoulders, shake it out. Good. Fingertips down to the mat. Soften the knees and then slowly, slowly roll up through the spine. When you get to the top, take a big breath in. Reach your hands high. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale for a half lift, hands onto knees or shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Take a little rock forwards and back. If you need your blocks here, if you struggle to reach the floor, bring the floor to you with those blocks that you've conveniently placed there for yourself. And then from here, dropping the back knee down untuck the toe, reach the hands high into a low lunge. And then as you exhale, come into a half split. Now there's no pressure to get this leg fully straight, and if you need blocks, use them. But this is going to be the flow. So as you inhale, you come into low lunge, and then as you exhale, you find a variation of a half split. So flow at your own pace. And as you get a little more comfortable and a little bit warmer, you might find you can exaggerate those movements a little more. Wonderful, really nice. Next time you come into that low lunge, you're going to reach those hands high, tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, come into a lunge now. Slightly tuck your tailbone so you feel the stretch in your left hip. Good, and then straighten up that front leg. We're going to forward fold here. So hands down either side of that front foot or onto blocks. Both legs are straight, breathe in. Exhale, folding here. If you want a little bit more, you can reach your right toes up towards the sky. You can do this with or without the blocks. Good, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, plant that right foot down, bend into the right knee. We're coming into standing splits, so lifting that left leg high into the sky, point the toe, use the glute. You can be on blocks, like so, or hands on floor, or you can use your right hand on your right ankle to pull you a little bit deeper if you want. Good, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to land your left foot on the outside of your right foot, so your legs are crossed here. Good, inhale, half lift, maybe use the blocks if you want. Exhale, fold, relax your neck. Shift the weight into the toes, breathe. Very nice. We're going to come back the way we came, so planting your hands on the floor or on the blocks. You're going to lift that left leg all the way back and up into your standing splits. And then as you exhale, bend into your standing leg, drop those back toes behind. High lunge on your in-breath, come up. Exhale, hands come down. Step the back foot, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Option to use the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, reset the spine. Exhale, lower down. Coming back to downward facing dog. Nice. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. As you exhale, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, make it big, make it on purpose. Exhale, folding yourself in half. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hand, step your right foot back. Take a little rock, almost like a runner at start line. If you need to use your blocks on one side and you didn't need them on the other, it's absolutely fine, just be aware of that. And then dropping that back knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, variation of half split, toes are lifted. So as you inhale, see if you can really reach your chest high, sink the hips forward. And then as you exhale, imagine someone's pulling your tailbone all the way back. Maybe trust in yourself to go a little bit deeper with each movement if it feels appropriate today. And then we're all going to meet in our lunge. Reach the hands high, tuck the back toes, high lunge, strengthen that back leg. Nice, find a little tuck of the tailbone, squeeze this glute. You're going to feel a lovely stretch here. Good. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, straighten up the front leg, so both legs are straight, leaning forward, reach for your blocks or grab your blocks or hands down to the floor. Both legs straight, folding over that front leg. If you want a little bit more, you can reach your left toes up towards the sky. Keep your breath flowing, don't ever hold your breath. Good, now we're going to come into that standing split. So plant your left foot, bend that left knee, blocks if you need, and then slowly, mindfully, right big toe up towards the sky. Any variation of your standing split. Wonderful, and then slowly landing your right foot on the outside of your left, your legs are crossed, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Use your blocks if you need to. Shifting the weight forwards into your toes, feel your sitting bones reach on up. Wonderful. We're going to come back the way we came, so our hands are planted. Pour the weight into your left foot, and that right leg reaches back and up into your split. And then bend into your standing leg. Drop those back toes behind. Wonderful. High plank here. Step it back. Exhale, lower down. Option to use the knees. Inhale, lifting the chest into your back bend. Exhale into downward facing dog. Wonderful. From here, walk your feet halfway up your mat. So your feet are in the middle of your mat, big toes together. And then drop your knees out wide, untuck the toes, come into a kneeling position. We're going to take a little back bend here, which is going to help us in our split. It's also going to stretch out our quads. So either you can use your blocks here as well. For some of us, we might be happy kind of here. Hands back, lift up the chest. You might be happy on your hands, like so. Some of us, we might get to forearms. And some of us, we might get all the way down to our back. But just listen into your body. If it ever feels too much or there's sharp pain through that lower back, definitely slowly come out of it. Otherwise, see if you can really breathe into where you feel that resistance. Maybe that's the front of the thigh. Maybe it feels a little bit stuck through the lower back. Send your breath there. Lovely. And then we're going to slowly exit whatever pose we're in. So do so really slowly, really mindfully. Come on up. Come to a neutral place with your spine. Maybe give your hips a little bit of a shimmy. Wonderful. And then stretching the arms out in front. Come into a forward fold. Let your head drop down. Nicely done. Good. We're going to meet in a downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Coming into downward facing dog. Good. From here, you're going to step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Drop your back knee, untuck that toe, and then just take a little wriggle side to side, forwards and back, circles, whatever you need. Just a little bit of free movement before we head into our splits attempts. So don't worry about what this looks like at all. We'll all look different, and that's okay. Wonderful. You're going to step it back to downward facing dog. Opposite side, so the left foot on the outside of the hand, drop that knee, explore. Forwards, back. Side to side is always quite nice. See if you can really be with your body here, really listen in to where those sticking points might be. Wonderful. Good. This time we're going to step back to all fours. Perfect. Let's come into these splits attempts then. So stepping your right foot forwards, we're going to grab our blocks And we're going to straighten that front leg. So we're going to focus on keeping the front leg straight. Toes are flexed. And then I want you to slide that heel away until you find enough resistance. Remember, we want to breathe freely. So if you get to a point where you're like holding your breath, you've gone too far. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed as well. You can probably see here I'm hunching my shoulders. See if you can keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. The blocks are just for support. Good. And then once you've found that edge, grab a block, grab a pillow, prop yourself up. So either on the thigh, maybe the back of the knee. And once your body feels that support, it's going to instantly feel a little more relaxed. And you can ease yourself into it a little bit more. As you get more comfortable with this, you can come lower down onto the support or your pillow, and then eventually you might get all the way down to the floor. But take your time to get there. There is absolutely no rush. Wonderful. So if you want to hold this for longer, you can. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the opposite side. So slowly exit. So press into your hands. You're going to bend into that knee. Come back to all fours. Maybe take a little shimmy. And then we're going to move on to the opposite side. So stepping that foot forward, slide it forwards. Find that resistance. See if you can keep your chest upright. You see how this is a back bend actually. Now you can see how that lower back is bending. So rather than this, which kind of makes the ego feel quite good, but it's not what we're going for. Cool, find that resistance and then prop up with a pillow, with a block. I quite like the firmness of blocks because I feel like my body knows it's there and then it can really like into it. Shoulders nice and relaxed, face and hands nice and relaxed. So as I say, on my new membership platform, we have a full length class of this. I think it's around 50 to 60 minutes. And we do a few more drills and flexibility practices. So if you are after a full length version of this class, please head over to my website, sign up to my mailing list. We're launching very soon. Wonderful, good. If you want to go deeper, you can. If you need to back off, you can. Otherwise, we're going to slowly exit. Come back to all fours. Come to a kneeling position. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs and sit tall. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Just take a moment to notice how you feel now, how your body has responded to this little bit of movement today. Bring your hands together at heart center, bow your head down. Thank yourself for being kind to your body throughout this practice. And thank yourself for carving out this time for you. When you're ready, slowly opening the eyes and welcoming yourself back into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave me a little thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and if you feel inclined to share on your Facebook or your Instagram, please do. It really helps support this channel and it helps other people find free practices exactly like this one. Have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in a class soon. Bye.